blessed good evening to one and all. I'm here in Christchurch Cemetery once again. First of all, this is a separate cemetery from the church's cemetery. The church cemetery is over here, and this is the government cemetery. The Hutchinson family grave. This person died short of their 100th birthday. If they had lived to see December 24th, 2020, they would have been 100 years. I'm not going to show you all the graves, except to say that some of them have been in a bad state of disrepair, licking and bashing and all sort of thing. So this is the Christchurch Cemetery, the government cemetery. All behind here is Lodge Road and so on. So to go back over to Christchurch Parish Church now. Inside of Christchurch Parish Church has some of the most historic graves. May not be as historic as the ones in St. John's Churchyard, but they still have a lot of well-known persons that are laid to rest in this cemetery here in Christchurch Parish Church. Rosalie Ford. This person also died short of their 100th birthday. Martin Weeks. And Doran Weeks. So this is the church cemetery now at Christchurch Parish Church. The Birch grave, Sylvia Hall and Wilhelmina Eversley Birch. I have missed the Palm Sunday procession today. I would have loved to capture that Palm Sunday procession at Christchurch. The gate to the government cemetery, and the Foundation Secondary School is behind here, the Christchurch Foundation Secondary School. The Calendar Ramsey grave here. And this is all the church's cemetery, Christchurch Parish Churchyard. The Foundation School over here, the Christchurch Foundation Secondary School, which is one of Barbados' top and oldest secondary schools. And to see the beach here, all the sea down icings. So this is the Foundation School pasture. The cricket pitch, the pasture. All the Foundation Secondary School. So Christchurch Parish Church is just above icings. All the Foundation Secondary School. Out here is peaceful and quiet, I must say. I'm going to show you guys this historic church once again. Here to the south of the island, in the parish of Christchurch. Marjorie King. Bernard King. I'm not here to show you all the graves. Don't get carried away, no, I'm mistaken. I'm not here to show you all the graves. I'm here to show you Christchurch Parish Church, another historic site in Barbados. And along with the church is a grave site, and some well-known prominent Barbadians are laid to rest in it. And I will show you guys some of those graves in here as well, where some of those persons have been laid to rest. Sid Walker's grave. And his wife Julia Frances Walker. Charles Lionel Sid Walker. And Brenda Skinner, Alexander F. Jemmett, and Jean Boucamp. Okay, let me get around here now. The Harris and Bryant grave. Oh. The grave of two politicians laid next to each other. I will start with the grave of Winter Algernon Crawford, who was a former member of Parliament for for St. Philip. That is why the roundabout in 6 Road, St. Philip, bears his name, the Winter Crawford roundabout. The roundabout right there in 6 Road, in the center of the hub for business transaction in the southeast section of the island, 6 Road, St. Philip. The Winter Algernon Crawford roundabout, the Winter Crawford roundabout named after him. He was born in 1910 and died in 1993. And the grave of Sir Cuthbert Edward Talmer, also a politician. The roundabout there in Kendall Hill, Christchurch, on the ABC Highway, coming up. If you're coming to this area here, when you first get to the roundabout by the one in Graham Hall, the Arabara roundabout. Then this other one here in Kendall Hill, between Kendall Hill and Koyman, the department store. That one heading to Kingsland, up on the highway, is named after him. Edward Cuthbert Talmer was also a politician, born in 1909 in Grenada and died in 1994 in Barbados. Christchurch Parish Church is an Anglican church, an Anglican Episcopal church. The grave of Clyde B. Jones, former funeral director, Clyde B. Jones, known as Daddy Jones, is laid to rest here in Christchurch Parish Churchyard. This church is closed these days since COVID. This church hasn't been open about 10 times, as in how it used to be before, when the church used to get open during the day and people would just come in, look around, tourists would come in, look around, people would take pictures, so on. That doesn't happen anymore. That's a thing of the past. A lot of the churches have been closed due to COVID, since COVID, when it hit in 2020. Well, I hope this someday I will show you guys inside of this church a brief history of Christchurch Parish Church. So this is the 5th church, which was built in 1935. It was destroyed by fire. So this is the memorial, a picture of the church here. The church hall and church center here. This plaque was unveiled, commemorative plaque, on the occasion of the 365th anniversary celebrations of Parish Church, unveiled on the 18th of May 1995 by the Canon Malcolm Aubrey Maxwell, who was rector of West Church from 1976 to 1984, and Archdeacon of Barbados from 1984 to 1990. A list of priests who served this church from 1642 to 2009, when this was updated. A brief history of the church vault, which is inside the churchyard, home to the remains of the church family. The church vault is said to be moving. The coffins tend to be moving within the vault. This is a sketch here. So I will take you guys to the church vault, So this is the church vault, which is said to have the moving coffins in it. You can actually go down this door, but there's nothing down there to be seen. The coffins are not in that section. Not where this, you have to go further down, but I'm not going all the way down there to see any vault. So this is the southern side of the church here now, overlooking Oystein Town. You can see the sea from here. The grave of our third Prime Minister, Sahara Bernard St. John, known to many as Bree St. John. He was the third Prime Minister who succeeded Tom Adams when Tom Adams died in 1986 and 85. Then Sahara Bernard St. John was his deputy, so he was the Prime Minister subsequently. He was the Prime Minister briefly until he was lost to Errol Barrow, who won the government in 1986 until his death in 1987. Sahara Bernard St. John, his wife, Stella St. John, is the one who came up with the idea from bringing the Oystein Fish Fry from downtown in Baxter's Road and bringing it up here in Oysteins. For 29 years, this has been going on. 1996 to 2025 is 25 years that this Oystein Fish Fry has been going on down the street here. At first, it was downtown in Baxter's Road, when they had the Baxter's Road that's known as the street that never sleeps. And then when she came up with the idea for moving it downtown to bringing it up here, the Oysteins. That was a good idea. More space, more room, more activity, more entertainment for all. Now we live in this holy place, Christ Church, Parish Church. Now going down to, I'm going across now. Back at the church vault here again. So Christ Church Parish Church is an Anglican church. And back to the northern side, but both the church and the public cemetery. The church center here. Christ Church Parish Church from the front, the preface of the church. You can see all down to Oyston's town from here. So now looking to go down to the church parish center. This is the church center here, where they keep activities, church functions. Some non-religious functions also take place here, having nothing to do with the church. The whole religious and non-religious functions, the whole graduation ceremonies and anniversaries and so on in here. The bishop's office and the diocesan office for the Anglican Church is in here as well. They have cameras, but I don't really mind about the cameras because I'm not doing anything wrong. So if anything happens, it will not be through me. Christ Church Parish Church Center, dedicated and commissioned by the Reverend Dr. John Wall Dunlop Holder, Bishop of Barbados, opened on the 9th of December 2000 by the Reverend Canon Ivan Herwood, Rector of Christ Church Parish Church from 1984 to 2001, on a site which has served the nation through education, recreation, and social action. The Boys Foundation School from 1809 to 1957. Christ Church High School from 1957 to 1992. The Jones Private School from 1993 to 1996. Plaque unveiled by Mr. Alvin Howell and Miss Regina Bess. So look at the church and the church hall. The church hall is named after the Reverend Canon Ivan Herwood, who was the priest here at Christ Church from 1984 to 2002. And the foundation school next door. Christ Church Foundation Secondary School next door. So this is all Church Hill Road in Christ Church. No? So I'll look back at the church and the school and the church hall and the school here, foundation school. The foundation school is right here. Church Foundation Secondary School. And from down here, from up here, you can see all down to Oyston with Miami Beach, known as Enterprise Beach. Miami Beach here, known as Enterprise Beach, down below here. So, thanks for your time. Thanks for stopping by. And do have a blessed evening. This is the foundation school here, right next to Christ Church Parish Church. Foundation School. Back here. Foundation School here. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a blessed evening.